What's up, guys? Durkee here, coming at you as the biggest dick with butt on the internet. We're going to be talking about Bitcoin. We're going to be talking about ETH. We're going to be talking about altcoins. We're going to be talking about Pulsechain. We're going to be talking about, of course, dick with butt. We're going to be talking about all of that fucking shit. And we're going to be talking about the massive pumps that we're fucking seeing in the market because everyone is fucking excited. We're all fucking excited about this shit. I'm going to tell you what I fucking think about all these price actions, all this price movement, and everything that's going on in the crypto market. Let's dive right the fuck into it. Here we have Bitcoin going to $117,000. And I'm going to be honest with you, and you guys can use this as a bottom signal, a signal for whatever, maybe even a top signal. I don't fucking know. You can use me as any kind of signal you want, but I'm just going to come out and say it. And this is somebody who owns Bitcoin, someone who's been in Bitcoin for 13 fucking years. I see 117K and I just don't fucking care. I just don't. I don't give a fuck. I couldn't give less of a shit. Cool. Great. I'm glad that it's finally officially above 100K and it's staying the fuck above it. That's nice to see. It's no fucking altcoin season though. It's not an altcoin season, and I'm going to get into that in just a second, but I just don't feel anything, man. I just don't fucking care. But I did find this fucking interesting, and I wanted to talk about it with you because it applies to a coin that I'm going to be talking to you guys about, and of course, it is your favorite core meme coin, dick with butt. Now, here, look at this. So, back here, right, was during the election and when Trump won, and then we came down and came back up, and then this was like when he launched his Trump coin on Solana. And then we went down, right? We went down, came back up, barely went above the all-time high right here. We slightly came back down from that that new all-time high, and then we blasted the fuck up. Like, I was watching Ivan, and he was like, it's a bull flag, it's a bull flag. And then he's like, reverse head and shoulders, or inverse head and shoulders, or head and shoulders, or whatever the fuck he was talking about. And I said, I was just sitting there saying to myself, bro, look, zoom the fuck out. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. It's a cup handle blast off. It's not a perfect cup and handle. And to be honest, I don't even know if that's the proper term of what I would call this, a cup and handle, but that's just what I call it because it's easier to fucking explain. And I say this for all these different coins, like all the time when they go up, they come down, they have a curved bottom, they come back up, they barely touch this old all-time high, or maybe they pass it just barely, they come back down, and then they blast the fuck off. How many of you remember my old content and how much I would say that about dick with butt? How many of you guys remember that? Because that's every fucking chart in crypto ever. Ever. ETH does it. Bitcoin does it. Chainlink does it. Doge does it. Every fucking chart does it. Even Solana, and I don't even want to talk about Solana because Solana, in my opinion, it's not an innovative chain. It's a chain that's just based on, a ton of marketing and not any real innovation or tech, which I'm also going to get into that. But it's even making a cup and handle. Like, you can see it in the chart. It looks like a gigantic cup and handle. So when the fuck is this altcoin season going to start? Nobody move! ETH is about to get out of the cuck chair. Holy fucking shit, finally. Are you about to wake up, Grandpa? Jesus fuck. Come on, man. You've got this. I believe in you. Like Sami says, I believe. Come on! I can't. I'm believing as hard as I fucking can! And it still can't get above 3,000, right? So like I've been making these new style fucking videos, right? And I've been kind of talking about like a lot of this shit is just fucking noise, dude. And when I would make content, you know, before the whole debacle happened, that happened a month ago or whatever, I'd always try and like look for news to talk about and like talk about shit. And like deep down, I was always like, well, it's just shit to talk about. Like, honestly, it's just shit to talk about that is going on. Whether or not that has any impact on the price, it probably fucking won't. And to be honest, that's kind of where I've been going with my content now. Is it's like there's a lot that I can talk about. There is a lot that can be talked about, like especially with Ethereum, right? They have their own ETF. Like the ETF inflows are positive, right? That's all fucking news. You have that Asian guy. What's his fucking name? Lee something. I'm just gonna call him Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee is the new Michael Saylor for Ethereum. They have these ETFs. The whole sentiment for Ethereum has completely fucking changed. It has gone from like ETH is dog shit and the gas fees are insane and ridiculous to all of the stable coins are on fucking ETH. All of the innovation is on ETH. All of the fucking like stock market, like Robinhood is building on a layer 2, right? For tokenized assets, which I told you guys, like the meme super cycle is going to be the beginning of tokenized assets on the blockchain. It's going to be, everybody's going to realize they can put their fucking stock on the blockchain. Anyone can do it. And it doesn't just have to be the S&P 500. It doesn't just have to be the you know, top Fortune 500 companies or whatever. It can be a local mom and pop shop. Maybe the Magic the Gathering card store down the road wants to start their own IPO or their own ICO. Ooh, I probably shouldn't use that word. They might get sued. I might get sued. I might end up like BitBoy. But they can all come out here, right? And all this innovation is fucking happening. But guess what? It still can't make the fucking price go above $3,000. Go! But it will happen. It will happen with time. It's just a matter of time. It's just waiting. But like, even regardless, like there was all this good news in here. Why didn't it go up here? Why wasn't it going out up here? It was just sitting there fighting and fighting and fighting. And then finally it was Bitcoin that caused it to go the fuck up. Like if Bitcoin is 150K and ETH is still 5K, I'm still going to be fucking pissed because that sucks. But I believe in ETH. I do. I believe that it can do it. I believe that this fucking altcoin season will start eventually with time. And as far as all the other fucking news, like I could sit there and I could talk about like, you know, Jay Powell and stuff like that and how he's fucking resigning. But like, let's be honest, because people are getting excited and they're like, ooh, he hasn't even cut the rates yet. He hasn't even cut the rates yet. Ooh, we haven't even gotten rid of Jay Powell yet. That's going to be bullish as fuck. No, what that tells me is that the market simply doesn't give a fuck what the Fed says anymore, specifically Jay Powell. Like, who cares? Like, the market's figured that out. They're like, who gives a shit what he says? He's not going to lower. He's not going to raise or anything. He's not going to do anything. He's going to keep them where they're at, the interest rates. Maybe he'll lower, raise them whenever, but it's going to be too late. Too late, Jerome Powell. But the market doesn't care. And then you have Trump going out there doing like a 35% tariff on Canada and shit like that. And once again, weren't we all scared of tariffs like, I don't know, like a few months ago, and people were freaking the fuck out, and now Trump brings out a 35% tariff on Canada, and all of a sudden Bitcoin shoots up to almost 120 fucking K, like it's fucking inverse Oracle fucking day. What the fuck is going on? What's going on is the market has just found out it's all bullshit. It just doesn't fucking matter. Who cares, right? Who gives a shit? And so, like, if Jay Powell leaves, whatever, you know, if Jay Powell leaves, whatever, because it's not going to matter. And then if he raises rates, it's not going to matter because we're already going to be going up. What matters is the cycle. What matters is the market cycle and where the fuck we're in the market cycle. That's what's most fucking important. And right now, we're still playing out like it's a 2017, maybe even a 2013 style bull market where we blast the fuck off in the fall. Like, it would probably start sometime late September, early October, and go all the way until December, maybe even into next year. The extended cycle, could there be an extended cycle? I don't know, but it's still just looking like it's 2017. Who fucking knows? And of course, because ETH is finally moving, altcoins are moving a little bit. We see Pulsechain having a gorgeous fucking time over here. If we look at Pulsechain, you see this very nice curve right here. And it's funny because not all altcoins are actually experiencing this. Like Solana is not experiencing this. Solana is actually kind of struggling right now. It's struggling to kind of get it up. Whereas Pulsechain's not really seeing much resistance. It's just going up and up and up and up and up. I want to say there's no more sellers, but I don't want to fucking jinx it. I'm sure as fuck there's going to be a lot of resistance on the way up to and at that sacrifice price. And of course, if you click this super gay button right here with gay heart emojis, God, don't you love to see it? You can scroll down here and you can look at the core meme coin of Pulsechain, DWB. And if you look at it over the past, I don't know, what has it been, like 2 weeks or something like that?
I mean, look, man, once SAC totals are like done and published, it feels like 2 weeks.
You could measure it from the bottom to the top, and we've had about an 80% pump. I want more, damn it, more. But this is just the beginning, right? This is just the beginning of like that curvature at the bottom, potentially. I've got the full dick with butt price chart here, right? And so like we've been going down for like a year or whatever, right? And now you can kind of see, and like, remember I was talking about like you look for that curvature at the bottom. I've always said that. I've always said that in my content. I look for that curve at the bottom. I've been saying that for over a year. I've been saying that way the fuck back here, okay? And I said, I expect it to go up, I expect it to go down, and there will be a curvature at the bottom, right? And eventually at some point when you see this curve, it should slowly, you know, there'll be some dips on the way. There's always fucking dips, man. And then it'll slowly work its way up to, or maybe slightly even past this old all-time high, which will be somewhere around this area right here, right? And then I would expect it to maybe even, you know, slightly taper off back downward. Get some of those last non-believers out. Get some of these fucking weak-handed jeets out of our shit, and then it just has a God candle to the heavens. Does that not sound like something that just happened within Bitcoin, in crypto? Now, I know a lot of people are going to be like, well, that's Bitcoin. But I'm telling you, as somebody who's been in crypto for 13 years, this is what, like, every big coin, meme, crypto does. Anything that's about to get mass adoption does exactly that. You don't know which ones are going to do it, but there's a very strong chance that something like DWB could do it because, like, it's sticky, it's funny, it's a core meme of Pulsechain. It's got a guy like me shouting on fucking camera, waving my fucking stabbing my desk and shit, and dressing up as a silly guy in a costume, a big giant dick butt. What other meme has that? What other meme has that? There is no other meme on Pulsechain that comes even close to having even anything remotely fucking similar to that. Nothing comes even close to having what Dick with Butt has. That's why when I see this curvature at the bottom, when I see a curve and it looks like it's about to go up, that curve at the dick, you know how the dick curves, right? That little curvature at the end of the dick, right? That's protruding from the buttocks, and it works its way up, right, into the anus, and it reaches Valhalla. It's all good shit. We love to fucking see it. Will that happen? I don't know. I'm a fucking idiot on the internet. Like, comment, share, subscribe, everything down below. Show me you guys want this fucking content. Show me the fucking love, baby. Show me the fucking love. And of course, as fucking always, none of this is financial advice. Do your own fucking research. And I'll see y'all next time. Peace. Do y'all like my squeaky chair? I haven't greased this baby in days, in months. Oh yeah. I'm too busy making memes. I ain't got time. I just I just sit in my squeaky chair. Squeaky chair ASMR. Oh yeah. Buy dick with butt.